Hello YouTube, Music Livery here. Welcome to Atlanta in Georgia. We've got the FSlabs Airbus A320 in P3D version 5. We don't have the winglets today. I haven't bought them yet. So we're going to be flying the old one up to Washington DC. Ronald Reagan Airport, Reagan National. Hope you're all well on this wonderful Sunday. Hello to Jimmy Payne and a happy Independence Day to all Americans. Let's jump on. Nice and quiet inside, isn't it? Like a library. Ground power's connected, let's get her on. Alright, so let's have a look at our position here. We're down here in Atlanta, heading up to Washington DC. Up in there somewhere. I see Baltimore and Dallas. What's it? IAD Dallas are online. But we're off to DCA. With any luck, we'll be on the river visual tonight. Yeah, hopefully milk run. Well, it's a standard milk run tomorrow. So it's the old City to Melbourne. More people tend to show up to that. Let's turn these on. Run our tests. Yep, everything's looking pretty good. Oxygen supply. Ah, I've got a PDC. Look at that. Let's go ahead and log into the Yatsu. Delta 456 out of Atlanta. DCA. For some reason we're in kilograms, we need them in pounds. Estimated en route time is 1 hour 20. Cool. So Delta 456. KATL. There we are. That'll bump that cost index up to about 30. Just check in what we have here. So Kellen, Q56, Kiwi, and Waves. That's correct. So the OFP data block film should be 9537. That's in the wrong state. Pounds and quarts. Into the American mode. There we are. Block fuel 9537, taxi fuel 660, that's an hour by the way, and the trip fuel 3563. Current time 13. Send that on. G6 integration is about to crash the sim, I think. No, that worked. Services requested. To the request on the boarding. And we should be good. Karthik's coming into Dallas. Nice. Big long one from Frankfurt. Anyhow, I think we're all done here. We'll go downstairs. Checking in under there. You can hear the little tick-tack of the engine blades spinning in the wind a little. Checking there. There's the statics. Brake limbs are okay. Fuel trucks arrived. Walk around the outside of these guys. Good old outflow valve. Quick squeeze around this landing gear. And checking our angle of attack sensor and the statics on this side. Let's head back up. Cool. ATIS time 125.55.
Altimeter 299.5. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways 26 left, 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing runway 26 left, runway 27 right, Simultaneous visual approach and use runway 26 right, runway 27 left. North of 2 airmen. Land and hold short operations in effect. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode C on all ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information November. Atlanta International Airport Data's information November. 2252 Zulu. 1300 at 7. Visibility 10. 6,000 scattered. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 27. 2.13. Altimeter 29905. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with 10.
That's all good. Let's jump into the Atsu. Nothing came through. We weren't logged in quite quick enough. SOAR code 7250. $10,000 for the initial climb. 27 right. Let's do a performance request. Later, 27 right. Temperature 27. Altimeter 2995. Wind 300 at 7. Okay, the weights should be takeoff mass 65.1. Just wanted to check our load state. That's in kilograms, I'm sure. Why is that in kilograms? Doing a recalculation here. time is that. Hello there, Aaron. Hope you're well. We ended up with a metric flight plan, even though in America for some reason. That's more like it. Just need to wait for the fuel truck. Okay, the payload 29.3. And it'll be flaps 1. Send that along. And we'll chuck in our departure. Departure via runway 27 right. And jack 2. It's going to read through that. 2 7s. Football, that one there, okay. Then Zelly, Golf with 2 Gs, Dub with 2 Ds. Jack, Shut Beefort, and Kellen. No, I didn't do that. The center of gravity is 20, whatever it was. Somewhere below 30 Mach %. Maximum takeoff weight in pounds is like 180 something or other. And I didn't put 3 digits in, I only put 2 digits in. 1, 2 decimal something. 2 digits and a decimal point. Anyway, we'll pop these in now. Has the refueling finished? I think it has. Let's go outside and take a check. Yes, it has. Cool. So it's 24.2 apparently on that one. That's a zero fuel CG weight. This is the gross weight. Okay. So 24.2. So the takeoff weight today, 143.5. And the CG will be 24.2. which is a bit different to what we put in for the takeoff thing, because we still had the zero fuel weight. I think we're stuck in the zero fuel weight Mac trim, the takeoff request. Going 21 there, let's turn on the APU. Okay, MacDo, Atsu, let's check out a message. Performance time. Yep. Let's redo these again, because we put in a 29 Mac trim, and it's not that anymore. It's 24. Okay, that's meant to be 143. $24.2. These numbers are a wee bit better than the other ones. I think we're still waiting on freight. Or are we? No, I think the freight's done as well. Cool. Wonder which airline that is. World Flight Team. Okay. Didn't expect that. Where's me? That's me. Is it that aircraft? No. I think it's that one. Strange. Can't tell who it is. Maybe. Anyway, War Flight Team over there. Yeah, I chucked in a 9 instead of a 4, which is a bit unfortunate. Anyway, this one's correct. Yes. Hello, JB. How you doing? So, requested MACTO up 0.9, 0.9. 154, okay. 55, so they're taking it to the maximum there, keeping us on the ground. We'll do it, that's fine. Cool. So performance, 154. Flaps 1, up 0.9. And what was the flex temp again? $66. That's it. Cool. Let's run the brief. Already looked at the departure route, so let's see where we're out on the field today. it was Concourse B. What number are we? Ah, easiest way to look out the window. B14. I've got a new Vatsim model matching system, yeah. I hadn't read that, I'll have to look. I've been using one cobbled together at random. Is that 14 or? Yeah, it was 14, okay. Over 14, and I think we're heading to the south, so we are pushing back nose to the right on the ramp 2, taxiing along to 27 right. Cool, so I know where we are, I know where we're going. Let's try the checklist. Cockpit prep's completed, gear pins and covers are removed. Signs will go on in a second. Signs on. Address set to nav. Fuel quantity, just double checking, 21.02. Takeoff data has been set and bearer reference 2995. Fine, not working at all. Windows and doors. Checking the windows. Windows are locked, doors are closed. Dunno. I have the FLAI. I'm hearing there are some, but they sound hard to use. Beacon goes on. Park brake is set, and we're ready to push. 1 to 19er.
Delta 25, Delta 3 Atlanta Grand runway 27 ahead at Lima Charlie, taxi via Lima Juliet Mike Lima Charlie.
Okay, 27 right, Lima Charlie, at Lima Charlie, sorry, Lima Juliet Mike and Lima Charlie, Delta 2533.
New Zealand 361, contact tower 119.1, have a nice flight.
119.1, New Zealand 361.
Apparently FLAI lost permission to use some of the models that they were using. So
JetBlue 1052, contact tower 119.1, have a nice flight.
19-1, have a good one, JetBlue 1052.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking you on board our Airbus A320 down up to Washington DC Capital Airport today at Reagan National. Today's flight's about 1 hour 20 minutes of airtime. Just a few moments we'll be pushing back from the gate, making our way out to runway 27 right. We do hope you enjoy flying with us today on Delta Airlines. I'll leave you in the very careful hands of our cabin crew. I certainly pay them your full attention as there are some important safety messages. That's it, we'll be on the way shortly. Hope you have a very enjoyable flight up to the capital.
Ground, hello,
Southwest
2138 holding short of Echo, looking for the Charlie Concourse.
Southwest 2138 Atlanta Grand, join Foxtrot to the ramp.
Join Foxtrot to the ramp, Southwest 2138, thank you.
Skywest 337, contact Atlanta Tower 119.1.
119.1, Skywest 327.
Cool, no one's coming.
Delta
Push in.
137, contact tower 119.1, have a nice flight.
Victor Sir 1910 for walk 76.
I'm sure there's a bunch of people that have a copy of it somewhere.
November 5 Alpha, after due Steve, to con.
Roger that, thank you, appreciate it.
All engines clear, start at will. Okay, we'll start up number 2. Engine number 2 set to run.
Delta 25, 33, contact tower 119.1, if I didn't already hand you off.
That's about Delta 2533, we'll see you.
Good start at number 2, we'll start at 1. Park brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Thank you, ground. You can disconnect. We'll see you on the left side. That's 2 good starts. Checklist. After start, ADIS not required. ECAM status is checked. All green apart from nose wheel. Pitch trim needed to be plus 0.9. Set.
Unlocking gear.
Rudder trim is 0.
Tow truck disconnect. Bypass man removed.
Copy bypass. We'll see you on the left side.
American 3756
Flaps
at
1.
running ground, runway 27 right at Lima Charlie, taxi via Lima, Juliet, Mike, Lima Charlie.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
That's a wave off to the left. For taxi, flight controls checked, instruments are set, briefings completed, flaps settings, we have 1 plus F, V speeds are set, ATC is on notify, ECAM memo is just waiting on the ECAM. Atlanta ground, Delta 456, information November, ready for taxi, 278.
Delta 456 Atlanta ground, squawk mode Charlie, please.
Thought we were. Red Charlie, 456.
Delta 456, thank you, runway 279 at Lima Charlie, taxi via Lima, Juliet, Mike, Lima Charlie.
Lima Juliet, Mike Charlie, Delta 456.
And Delta 456, that's Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie, sorry that. Lima Charlie, Lima, Juliet and Mike. Delta 456. So coming out of 2, we'll cross on to Lima, cross Juliet, and then up on Mike to Lima Charlie. That's all good for me, let's jump. Yes, the shunt scenery for Sunshine Coast is very nice. Might need to go there one day. I think Sydney to Sunshine Coast might be on the order at some point. One of the good sceneries. We've got a good Sydney, we've got a good Sunshine Coast, Gibraltar as well. Don't know about anywhere else yet in Australia. Oh yeah, that's right, we've got, I think it's Livery. And there's an Adelaide floating around as well, I heard. Once we get on to the Lima, we'll do the final check. Configuration.
American 3756, contact tower 119.1, get on.
Yes, JB, I have purchased Sunshine Coast. Give Shorto some money. Takeoff config, test is normal. Before takeoff checklist, no blue. Atlanta's not very busy today. Kind of surprising actually. I was expecting much more to be popping out of the old Georgia. We'll see how it's like down in Washington when we get stuck in a hold for an hour. Where's Juliet? I think it's up here. I think we might have missed it. No, it's that one there. Cool. American. It was nice to see some of the scenery coming out for the new flight sim.
Atlanta ground, this is November 458 call, waiting for taxi instructions, holding on south.
Still waiting for Orbix to jump on and do Melbourne, yeah. Exactly.
November 458 Alpha Golf, runway 27 right at Lima Charlie, taxi via Lima Juliet Mike Lima Alpha.
Lima Juliet, Mike Lima Alpha, November 458 Golf.
November 45 value, Golf, confirm your information, November.
Confirm information, November.
It's going to pop the landing lights out without turning them on yet. Weather radar is ready. Hi there, Hugh. This is version 5. We have enhanced atmospherics. 19.1 Delta 456. .257 is our departure. Atlanta Tower, Delta 456, ready at runway 27 right.
Delta 456 at Atlanta Tower, wind 300, 3007, and after football, runway 27 right at Lima Charlie, clear for takeoff.
27 right at Lima Charlie, their football, clear for takeoff, Delta 456. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff. All the lights in. Back set. $100. V1, rotate, V2. Positive right, gear up. Climb power.
Delta 456, contact departure, see ya.
Go departures, Delta 456. Flaps up. Departures, Delta 456, climbing 10,000, passing 5,000.
Delta 456 land, contact, climbing.
So again, altitude 456.
Delta 456, 14,000.
Maintain 14,000, Delta 456. Flying well, the old FSlabs. Seems to work a lot better in version 5.2. Just smoother, better frame rates. Anyway, autopilot is on.
Delta 456, contact Atlanta Center, 121.35, yeah.
Set on 121.35, Delta 456. Landing lights off. And seatbelts. Under center, Delta 456, climbing 14,000, leaving 11,005. What?
Delta 456, Atlanta Center, hello, climb maintain for 230.
I maintain for level 230, Delta 456. Yeah, that's fair enough. It is better than the Aerosoft, but if you already have the Aerosoft, then what can I say? Aerosoft will get you kinda there. FSlabs is just a little bit more polished in every way. The VNAV works better. The ACARS works a lot better. A2. Of course, you need controllers online on Vatsim to really use the ACARS properly. They don't tend to do that here in the United States. That system seems to be more popular in Europe than anywhere else. I don't have the Aerosoft A320, so here we are. I invested my money in FSlabs. Go clear to flight level, standard set, cross check, and after takeoff. Landing gear is up, flaps are retracted, packs are on, and reference at standard.
2359, climb maintain for 230, contact Atlanta Center 13297.
Alexandra, welcome aboard.
Delta 456, contact Atlanta Center 13297. Yeah, 13297, I don't understand you, man. 13297. Delta 456, contact Atlanta Center 13297.
132.97, Delta 456.
And 2359, Atlanta Center, Roger.
Yep, Atlanta Center, Delta 456, climbing flight level 230, pass 20.
Delta 456, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370, Delta 456. Three 7 is set.
That was 4175. Where are you direct to now?
See how they're doing down in DCA.
Say again for Southwest 4775.
4175. Where are you direct to now currently?
Direct Glover for Southwest
Very true.
4175.
I couldn't even tell what that guy was.
And 2359, contact Washington Center 123.85. Good night.
That guy. Whoever that is. Is that the Japan? Okay, that's received. On Echo 30010.
Delta 504 cross Aussie at 2000, 250
2980.
2995.
2995 cross Aussie at 12,000, 250 knots, Delta 504.
Mount Vernon Visual 1. I wanted runway 19er. Well, you can't win them all. Let's have a look at this Mount Vernon visual approach.
Atlanta Center, good evening. American 1318 with you. 12-7 for 16 south.
American 1318, Atlanta Center, calling maintain level 230.
Calling 230 now, American 1318.
It's basically an ILS with some wiggles.
Southwest 4175, contact Washington Center 123.85. Good night.
By the ILS approach, but then when we get to
Southwest 4175.
Baden,
Atlanta Center.
fly over the river instead of down the centre line.
We're at 16,000.
It's like, come off the centre line, then
United
back on again.
29, Atlanta Center, calling maintain level 340.
Calling maintain 340 for United 29.
File the caps. And out of waves. This isn't the fun approach, this is the boring approach. The fun one would be the opposite direction in the runway 19, the river visual. That one. That's a much more bendy. You don't even get the ILS approach because there isn't an ILS on that runway. But we don't get to do that one, we just get to do this. Intercept at Katrin, fire the ILS down to Baden, then turn onto the river.
Delta 1, ready. American 1318, contact Washington Center, 123.85, good night.
123.85, good night. American 1318.
Runway 19 is one of those fun approaches. It was like, what can possibly go wrong? You just need to like turn left and then right and then all over the place. One of the great approaches of the world. But we're using the easy mode approach tonight, so oh well. That doesn't look like it's loading in properly. I might need to reload the North America patch.
American. American 3756, contact correction Jacksonville Center 135.902, good night.
Yes, one or two. We usually do this once a year down into DC. Should do it more often. Remember I did it in the 737 one time at about 6 frames a second or so. Did we do it for World Flight last year, 2020, and 2019? Remember we tried to do it last year in the A321, I think it was, and I think we ended up having to divert because we ended up in a holding pattern for an hour and a half. We apparently did this approach, the 01 approach, in the Mad Dog many years ago, 2016. Yeah, that's just a boring approach. Yes, we did it for the 2019 World Flight. World Flight 2019, Chicago to Washington and Fort Myers as Jetstar 20. That video there coming up.
Orlando Center, this is November 458 Golf, Alpha Golf, en route, climbing to 18180, en route to KMA.
Number 458 Alpha Golf, Atlanta Center, I'm not sure why you traced your squawk code there, squawk 7235 as you were assigned.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2225, maintaining 14,000.
Delta 2225 Atlanta, good afternoon. Climb maintain level 370.
Climb maintain level 370, Delta 2225.
November for Alpha Golf, squawking 4327. Can you confirm?
Negative. Your original squawk code that you were giving in your clearance was 7235. 7235. Bring it back to that, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Should we do a briefing for the approach? I reckon we should. Okay, so I know we're flying that approach. Let's look at the actual star itself. Coming out of waves. So we've got a holding point at waves, 280 knots, between 220 and 210. Then we want to cross KSET at 17,000. Or above, yep. ELAP at 280 knots, below level 200, above 14. Bulleye, 16 to 13. Showing 13.5. Caps, 13 to 10. Showing 11. Hoyas at 9,000.
Delta 1, contact Washington Center, 123.85. Good night. Delta 1, Washington Center, 123.85. Good
So,
night.
Hoyas at 9,000. The rest of that's for the other runway. And from 9,000 we hit to Hall. We have another holding point there as an option. And then Catherine. In Catherine we're flying the Mount Vernon visual approach. 2,500. Baden and DCA. Okay, weather minimums is 3,000 foot ceiling, visibility 4. And recommended 1,600. So I'll make the minimums 1,700. Give us 100 feet to see that.
Delta 157, leaving the airspace. Houston Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Break change approved. Good night.
And 2980.
Yeah.
Temperature, didn't pick that up.
Air New Zealand 361, contact Jack, correction Washington Center 123.85 tonight.
123.85, New Zealand 361. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason we didn't pick that up, because they didn't put the temperature in there. Let's get them at temperature 25. Wind 300 at 10. Everything else there looks good. Approach speed at 146. I'll probably come down to 145 by the time we're in there. I reckon it'll be a medium brake. And let's grab the ground chart. I reckon they're doing lasso, which is vacate on November.
Center, good afternoon. Delta 44 with you. Let's call it 1000 for 14,000.
Delta 44, Atlanta Center, good evening. Find the same level 390.
Let's have a look
390,
now.
Delta 44.
Assigned gate for today. Gate 21, right there. Cool.
Atlanta Center, Tampa 5342.
Got it.
Can I request to leave the cockpit for 3 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, we'll go Tampa 5342.
Rate Alpha Golf, climb maintain, level 370.
Climb maintain, flight level 370, November 458 Alpha Golf.
Delta 504, contact Atlanta approach 129.7. Good day.
25-7, Delta 504, good day.
Atlanta
Atlanta Center, good evening, Lufthansa 444 with you at flight level 400.
Lufthansa 444 Atlanta Center, good evening, descend, what's your cross, Andre at 13,250 knots, line altimeter is 29906.
Cross Andre at 130,000 at 250 knots for Lufthansa 444.
Number 458 Alpha Golf, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Alpha Golf 135.902, Jacksonville Center. Thank you.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 1310 with you, flight level 240.
JetBlue 1052, contact Washington Center 123.85.
2385, have a good one, JetBlue 1052.
Yeah.
Good old JetBlue.
And who else is checking in?
Southwest 1310.
Where are we?
Southwest 1310, Atlanta Center, good evening.
That's us there. Cool.
And Center Tampa 5342, we're back.
Coming up on Charlotte.
Southwest Center, good evening, United 2268, 380.
United 2268, Atlanta, good evening. Reports of continued flights from Otter Chop, longer route of flight.
Center Hotel Charlie climbing to 167.
Hotel Charlie Tango Foxtrot, Atlanta Center, address.
Jacksonville Center, this is November 458 Alpha Golf, climbing to 3700 on my route to KMIA.
You're still on Atlanta Center. Contact Jacksonville 3592, 135.902.
Thank you.
Good evening, Metro 1524 Henry with you coming with our altitude is 5350.
Delta 2533, contact Washington Center 123.85.
Sorry, who was that for?
That's for Delta 2533. 2533, Washington 123.85.
2385, Delta 2533, we'll see it.
There's a Metro checking in, say they call us in again.
As I Metro 1524.
And you're coming in from where?
Coming in from northwest side for
Metro 1524, squawk 2002.
2002.
Metro 1524, radar contact 54 miles northwest of Vulcan 50350. Tampa 5342, contact Washington Center 123.85. Good night.
123.85. Good night, Tampa 5342.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 2174 is climbing 10,000 for 14,000 on a jack 2.
Delta 2174, Atlanta, good afternoon. Climb maintain bubble 350 for direct to Kiwi.
Delta 350 and direct to Kiwi, Delta 2174.
Hotel Charlie Charlie Tango Foxtrot, climb maintain bubble 230.
This base here, Charlie, no Foxtrot.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 595, maintaining 340.
Delta 595, Atlanta Center, roger.
$5.95, eh?
Frontier Flight 2718, Atlanta Center, climb maintain bubble 370.
Climb maintain 370.
Hotel Charlie Charlie Tango Foxtrot, contact Washington Center 123.85. Good night. Hotel Charlie Charlie Tango Foxtrot, Washington on 123.85.
123.85, Hotel Charlie Charlie Tango Foxtrot.
Delta 595, descend via the Jedi 2 arrival, and altimeter is 2996.
I love the Jedi arrival.
Altimeter 2996, descend on the Jedi 2 arrival, Delta 595.
Delta 1310, reset your transponder, squawk 2003. Southwest 1310, reset your transponder, squawk 2003.
2003 for Southwest 1310.
That's fine, I'll let you go back.
Go back.
Delta 456, contact Washington Center, 123.85. Good night.
123.85, Delta 456.
United 2268, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.9 RT. Good night. United 2268, Jack. 128.35.
Just 4 minutes in it. That's cool. That's assuming we don't get stuck in the hold.
What was that frequency again for Potomac?
128.35.
2835, Southwest 4175.
Washington Center, Delta 456, flight level 370.
Delta 456, Washington Center, roger. Container 2359, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
Look at the 1199.5 to point 53.9.
9503, descend via the Cavalier for arrival, runway 1, turn the Dulles altimeter 2984.
Descend via the Cavalier, arrival, runway 1, 2950.
Washington approach,
Still on 123.85.
A bit of extra gas is always a good thing.
Brazil 361, descend via the CAPS 3 arrival, runway 1, the Reagan altimeter 2982.
CAPS 1 altimeter 2982, sorry, New Zealand 361.
New Zealand 361, descend via the CAPS 3, runway 1.
CAPS 3, runway 1, New Zealand 361.
National 428, say Mach number. National 428 reduced to Mach 0.76.
Cruising Mach 76, National 428.
American 1318, contact Potomac approach 123.85.
123.85, good night, American 1318.
JetBlue 252, Washington Center 125.45.
Sir, could you repeat that frequency for American 1318 again?
American 1318, 128.35.
Ah, thank you.
JetBlue 252, contact Washington Center 125.45. Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot, clear direct door.
Clear direct door, Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot. Delta 1, contact Potomac approach 128.52. 128.52, JetBlue 252, Washington. National 428 transition, Ted 270 knots or less in the transition.
270 left in the transition.
New Zealand 361, amend altitude, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280 for traffic.
280 for traffic, New Zealand 361.
JetBlue 252, Washington.
JetBlue 252,
JetBlue 252. JetBlue 252, contact Washington Center 125.45.
2545, JetBlue 252.
JetBlue 2224, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
1985, approach 2224.
Southwest 3427 traffic, 12 o'clock, about 7 miles eastbound is an Embraer Phenom, flight level 230.
We got him on site, Southwest 3427.
3427, Roger.
Q.
Western Center, direct jet 547, direct Bullis, site level 2184180.
We're hoping that Sydney comes out of lockdown next week.
Deck jet 547, Washington Center.
Now I can go there.
Deck jet 547, descend via the caps for your arrival, runway 1, Reagan altimeter 2982.
Descend via the caps to arrival, runway 1, exit 547, and if we can get something else than bully, maybe caps.
That looks weird.
Section 547, clear direct caps.
Direct caps, exit 547, thank you.
Southwest 3427, contact Potomac approach 128.35.
12835, Southwest 3427.
This is the 0361, descend via the caps for your arrival, runway 1, the Washington altimeter 2982.
Descend via the caps 3, runway 1, altimeter 2982, New Zealand 361.
National 428, cross PEG at maintain 13,000, the National altimeter 2982.
Cross PEG 13,000,
Sub 2533, descend via the Cavalier 3 arrival, runway 1, the Dulles altimeter 2984.
2984 will descend via the Cavalier 4 arrival for runway 1, Delta 2533.
Deck jet 547, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
1985, exit 547, thank you.
And Washington Center, Southwest 1356, ready for taxi, complete right.
South 1356, runway 23 right, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
23 right, Charlie Bravo for Southwest 1356.
Washington Center, Southwest 938, West descent.
Southwest 938, descend via the Raven 6 arrival, runway 33, the Baltimore altimeter 2981.
Descend by the Raven 6 arrival, big to left, Southwest 931.
Washington Center, good evening, TVN 987 in the Foxtrot, currently at 125,000, crossing Charlie Victor at Dental.
Number 987 Lima Foxtrot, Potomac, Washington Center, Roger. Clear direct J Hall, expect the ILS runway 23.
Direct J Hall, runway 23. 987.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot, climb maintain, file level 290.
Flight maintain flight level 10-9, your pay rate signal to reach direct conflict.
JetBlue 1052, contact Washington Center 125.45.
2545, have a good one, JetBlue 1052.
United 503, contact Potomac approach 128.52.
Approach 12852, United 503.
November 7 Lima Foxtrot, cross J Hall at or above 3000, cleared straight in ILS runway 23 approach.
Lufthansa 108, have the 39 is there with you.
Lufthansa 108, Washington Center, roger.
Washington Center, 7 Lima Foxtrot, I don't have that waypoint in my flight plan.
November 987 Lima Foxtrot, it's on the ILS 23, so pull that up and proceed direct J Hall.
Okay.
Stamp on 58342, descend via the CAPS 3 arrival, runway 1, the Reagan altimeter 2982.
Send via the CAPS 3 arrival, runway 1, altimeter 2982, Tampa 5342.
Seal 361, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
11985, New Zealand 361.
TBM 7 Lima Foxtrot, cross J Hall at or above 3000, cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
JL at 3000, get fire, yes, 23 approach.
So run the approach checks, briefings completed, decam status checked, seatbelt signs will be on a minute. MDA set, engine mode will be CLV all the way down.
That's up to 1356, sorry, say again.
We're on the short 23 right.
That was 1356, flighting 320, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Hey, 320, 23 right, clear for takeoff, 1356. Sorry, for Southwest 1356, can you repeat that having one more time, please?
Southwest 1356, heading 320.
320.
Level 456, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 300.
Send pilot's discretion, flight level 300, another 456.
National 428, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, national 428.
Washington Control, CB 2254, good evening, inbound FLO in 20 miles.
Siberian 2254, Washington Center, roger. November 987 Lima Foxtrot, wind 230 at 5, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, 7 Lima Foxtrot.
South of 1356, radar contact, stay altitude.
Passing through 3000 for Southwest 1356.
South 1356, roger, clear direct waves, climb maintain, flight level 330.
Direct waves up to 330, Southwest 1356.
Center, good evening, Delta 2225 with you, flight level 370.
Delta 2225, Washington Center, roger. Delta 2533, Potomac approach 128.52.
2852, Delta 2533, see ya.
Okay, time to head down.
Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot, descend via the Kavler 4 arrival, runway Watson. The dual altimeter 2984.
Actually, Kavler 4 arrival, runway 1 and 2984, Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot.
Ladies and gentlemen, so Captain speaking from the flight deck. We'll begin our descent into Washington DC at this stage. We do anticipate arriving there in about 25 to 30 minutes. At this stage we're coming in to arrive on runway 01 and looking at a relatively good weather today with a little bit of scattered cloud around. Temperature currently in Washington DC is 77 Fahrenheit. We do thank you for flying with us on a Delta Airlines. Hope you've enjoyed the flight and have a very pleasant stay in the capital. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the arrival. Checklist for descent. Briefing confirmed, decam status, seatbelt signs can go on now. And barrel reference once we get it, 2980.
National 428, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
100.85, National 428, connect.
On the 456, descend via the Cap 3 arrival, runway 1, the Reagan altimeter 2982.
Other caps to arrival, runway 01, and copy altimeter, Delta 456. At the bottom altitude is 9,000. Two 2982. And it's information Foxtrot.
Washington Center, American 839 with you, 350.
American 839, Washington Center, roger. Siberian 2254 for traffic, descend and maintain flight level 370.
Level 370, Saitek 255.
Southwest 938, contact Potomac approach 128.35.
2835, 938.
Good afternoon, this is Delta 44 with you, flight level 390.
Delta 44, Washington Center, roger. Tampa 5342, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
119.850, Tampa 53.
Washington Center, American 839. By any chance, do you have the arriving runway at Reagan?
I think they're on one, I don't know.
Roger.
Schedule 146, cross Neville at maintain 1000, Richmond altimeter 2985. Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot, contact Potomac approach 128.52.
128.52, Hotel Charlie, Charlie Tango Foxtrot.
Passing my top of the
Lesson 209, descend via the Cavalier 4 arrival, runway 1, Dulles altimeter 29084.
Washington Center, Tame 1350 at the moment with you. We proceed on course to Washington.
Same 1350, Washington Center, roger.
Lufthansa 138, what would be the next frequency that would have to contact?
Lufthansa 108, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Washington Center, good evening. Air Canada 1045 at flight level 350.
Air Canada 1045, Washington Center, roger. Delta 2225, same Mach number.
Delta 2225, currently Mach 0.80.
Delta 2225, it is Mach 0.76, turn 20 degrees right vector signal.
Reduce to Mach 0.76 at 20 degrees right, Delta 2225.
Reagan 1845, Washington Center, fly and maintain, flight level 310.
Flight level 310, man.
Southwest 1356, clear direct fully.
Clear direct fully, Southwest 1356.
Southwest 2225, flighting 090.
That's a 2225, my apologies, I went the wrong way, heading 090. Washington Center, good evening, 7727 Hotel, almost set by
7274 Hotel, Washington Center, the Raleigh altimeter 2990.
2990, 7747.
Let's seat the crew. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing.
The 456, contact Potomac approach, 119.85.
119.85, Delta 456. Potomac approach, Delta 456, descending 9,000, passing 13.
Still on 123.85. Southwest 1356, descend via the CAPS 3 arrival, runway 1, Reagan altimeter 2982.
282 and descend via the CAPS 3 arrival.
Potomac approach, Delta 456, descending 9,000, passing 13,000.
Delta 456, Potomac, Washington, altimeter 2982, expect Mount Vernon visual, runway 1 approach, 8 is Foxtrot, current advising FS.
Copy Foxtrots and Mount Vernon 01 approach, Delta 456.
And Delta 456, areas of light to moderate precipitation in about your 1 o'clock and 10 miles, standing along the route flight for another 10 miles. If you need deviations, advise.
456, welcome. That's a little bit of rocking as we go through there. Not too bad though.
Delta 456, reduce speed 210, then send maintain 6000.
Down 6000 and speed 210, Delta 456. Open descent, 6000.
Delta 456, contact approach 124.7.
Approach 124.7, Delta 456.
Air at 4,000, report on the site.
Delta 2016, we're looking.
Delta 2016 is actually 3,000, my bad.
Roger.
Atomic approach, Delta 456 to 76,000, speed 210, past 8,000.
Delta 456, non-verna air correction, Potomac approach, reduce speed 170 knots, then descend and maintain 4,000.
Speed 170 and then 4,000, Delta 456. And we'll lead flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1.
Delta 2016, do you have that traffic?
We just picked him up, Delta 2016.
Delta 2016, thank you, follow that traffic. Cleared at Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1 approach.
Follow traffic, clear Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1, Delta 2016.
Alaska 1001, fly heading 170.
170, sorry about that. Approach Air Canada 1 with you, 4,000, 180 knots.
4,000 set,
Air
and
Canada
we'll go flaps
478, Potomac approach, welcome, emergency speed 170 knots.
170, Air Canada 47.
National 428, turn left heading 140. Envoy 1545, river's 12 o'clock, 5 miles report in sight.
Got the river, Envoy 1545.
Envoy 1545, clear Mount Vernon Visual, approach runway 1.
Clear Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1, Envoy 1545.
National 428, descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000.
Tampa 5342, contact tower 119.1.
Tower 119.1, Tampa 5342.
Delta 456, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles, Delta 71 at 3,000, report on the site. Delta 456, traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles, Delta 71 at 3,000, report on the site.
Delta 456, had the traffic.
Delta 456, follow that traffic, clear Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1 approach.
Clear Mount Vernon Visual approach, Delta 456.
National 428, traffic is 10 o'clock, 5 miles, Delta A320 at 5,500, report on the site.
Clear the approach for the set.
National 428, follow that traffic, clear Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1 approach.
Following the traffic clear to Mount Vernon Visual, runway 1,
Alaska 1001, turn right heading 270, I'll get you back in.
Right heading 270, let's go 1001.
In Air Canada 478,
Localizer capture.
Voice 1545, maintain 170 knots to a 5 mile final, contact tower 119.1.
170 into 5, forward to terminal 119.
See you later on board. Airplane at a 478, traffic's 2 o'clock, 7 miles, and it's 72 at 1,700, report on the site.
We got him.
Airplane at a 478, follow that traffic, clear Mount Vernon visual, runway 1 approach.
They're a bit close. He's only about 3 miles ahead of us. Let's go to 160.
So 2016, maintain 170 knots to a 5 mile final, contact tower 119.1.
175 tower 19-1, Delta 2016, nice work, see you.
Alaska 1001, turn right heading 1350.
135, was that right heading 135, Alaska 101?
Alaska 1001, sorry, that was a right 350, I kind of flubbed that one.
Right heading 350, Alaska 101.
Delta 456, maintain 170 knots to a 5 mile final, contact tower 119.1.
170 knots to 5 mile final, tower 119 is 1. Delta 456. National Tower, Delta 456, final 01.
Delta 456, Washington Tower, roger. Delta 2016, following an Embraer 145, 4 miles ahead, wind 330 at 12 gust 21, runway 1, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 1, Delta 2016.
Visual with the river. Let's get configured, landing gear down. And flaps 3.
National 427,
Checks flaps 3.
170,
Check. Aeroplane.
National 428, Washington Tower, roger. American 2149, are you up?
American 2149, yes sir.
American 2149, runway 1, line up and wait, no delay.
Line up and wait, no delay, American 2149.
Envoy 1545, welcome to Washington. Expedite off to the left, hold short of Juliet, ground point 7.
Go off, hold short Juliet, ground point 7, go to Airbus 1545.
Landing checks. Cabin crew is advised. All the thrusters on speed. ECAM memo. Just running an ECAM.
American 2149, wind 330, 12 gust 21, runway 1, clear for takeoff, no delay, traffic on short final.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, American 2049.
Check. 5 miles. Speed managed.
100 above.
Check. Full flaps.
Minimum.
Continue.
Delta 456, following a 717, 4 miles ahead, wind 330, 12 gust 21, runway 1, clear to land.
Runway 1, clear to land, Delta 456. One dot high. Runway inside.
Delta 2016, welcome to Washington. Exit left on November. Hold short of Juliet, ground point 7.
Going through 1000.
November short Juliet,
visual.
ground point 7, Delta 2016. Nice squeeze play.
Thank you. American 2149, contact departure. Good night.
Order departure, American 2149. Good night.
National 428, reduce to final approach speed. You're following an Airbus 320, 3 miles ahead, wind tree 3012, gust 21, runway 1 and clear to land.
Reducing final approach speed, volume 1 following the Airbus.
Continue. Stable.
4. Good return, Canada 470 with your visual 1.
Canada 478, Washington Tower, roger.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Yeah. I remember how to land this thing.
Delta 456, welcome to Washington. Exit left on November. Join Juliet, ground point 7.
Left November, ground point 7. Ah.
Oh, looks like you got. Did you get past November there?
Yeah.
Alright, Delta 456, roger. Roll to Sierra. If you could expedite, that'd be great.
Sure, an expedite.
Delta 456, thanks. You can make the left on Juliet, cross runway 15 at Juliet, and contact ground point 7. Good night.
Cross 15 at Juliet, point 7, Delta 456.
Canada 478, following a 727 on short final, wind tree 3012, gust 21, runway 1, clear to land.
Runway 1 clear to land, Canada 478, thank you.
National 428, welcome to
Ground Delta 456 is on Juliet.
Delta 456, Juliet Golf, Kilo to the ramp.
Juliet Golf Kilo to the ramp, Delta 456.
Targeting the National 428 on Juliet, or good taxi to any available unit.
National 428, Juliet Kilo 1, Kilo to the ramp.
Juliet Kilo 1 to the ramp, National 428, good night.
That's golf there. Okay, flaps are up. Is what we want to. Ah, someone just spawned right there as we're going in. Brakes are set.
Grounding evening, Alaska 1001, gate 16, please, on Juliet.
Beacons off. Okay, have 1 hour 38 minutes on the clock. Signs are off. Nice livery over there. Giants, I think it is. A321. And of course the 717 next to us. Well, we've arrived in the capital. Speaking of the capital, there's the building over there. And while we deboard the passengers, get on the ground power. AV shutdown, packs are off. take the batteries as well. And we are sorted. Well, I hope you enjoyed the trip. Nelson from Microsoft Flight Simulator in NZ. Cool. Just watching this dude come in and land. That looks like an E-Jet, E190. And a 7.5 coming in, nice. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys for Milk Run. Not sure what I'll be doing for Milk Run. Jet, prop, something else. We'll see. Anyway, until then, we'll watch this 757 taxi past. I have been Musical Aviator. Bye for now.